Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. How y'all doing today? So today I'm going to talk about tips on how to survive and basically kill an interview, any interview you go to. Now, in theory, interviews are pretty simple. It's, now that you're here with me right now, can I imagine working together with you? And that's basically all the interviewer wants to know. Now, interviews, I hate them. They're tedious. They suck. No one wants to go to interviews. But they're really important, and I'm going to talk about why. So first of all, how many of you guys, I know all of you guys have been to interviews, but how many of you have actually been prepared for an interview? About most of you? Right on. So, because when you're being prepared, there's more to it than just, getting a good night's sleep and getting what it's. Oh, perfect. So preparation. Your triumph at your interview largely depends on how much time you spend planning for it. So knowledge. You got to research the company. See when they were founded, what they sell. Look at their portfolio. Things like that. Those are important. And interviewers love to hear that you know about that. Seek inside intelligence. If you know of a friend, or a friend that has a friend that works for the company that you're interviewing for, ask them questions. Ask them how they like it. Ask them how the employees treat each other, how management treats the employees, things like that. One of the most important things, grooming and personal hygiene. Do not go to your interview looking like a bum. Cut your hair. Shave. If you have a beard and you want to keep the beard, trim your beard. Or line it up. Make it look good. Wear a suit. Always wear a suit, or at least some dress pants and a pea coat, like what I'm wearing. I'm pretty sure that the interviewer appreciates that you respect the interview enough to dress up. Exploration. Do your homework on the person that will be conducting the interview. Do not stalk the person administering the interview. Do not do that at all. You're supposed to do it so you can coordinate your strengths and experiences to the interviewer's areas of interest. So, let's say they ask you about teamwork, and you know that he likes football, and you played football, so you tailor your answer to be something along the lines of, when I was playing football back in high school, I did this, this, and this, and that was teamwork. And they'll like that a lot more, as you can see. Authentication. Verify that your resume is up to date and accurate. Do not lie on your resume, because any good employer will look into your work history, will do a background check on you, and if there's any discrepancies on what they see, you're going to rip up your application and put it in the trash. Inquire. This is very important. You should go into your interview equipped with a lot of questions. And by questions, we're talking smart questions. So ask about the history of the company. Or ask the interviewer why he or she wanted to work for the company. Because you want to make them go, you know what I mean? So make them do that. And interviewers usually look for genuinely engaged people. And then the most important part is just going for the win. If, after an interview or 2 or 3, you should find yourself growingly, increasingly excited about the opportunity, don't forget the final step. And that is to ask for the job. So, what you want to do is summarize your qualifications. Just tell them, after you summarize your qualifications, just say, well, is there anything I haven't answered for you? Do you have any questions for me? Things like that. And then close that interview with class. Shake the hand, firm handshakes. Look them in the eyes. Say that you were happy for the opportunity given to you. Because many hiring managers like to hear you say that you want the job. It shows eagerness, honesty, and enthusiasm. And to them, it's flattering. All right, now just pop this into YouTube real quick. And this is like how to ace a job interview by asking smart questions. Really, really good stuff. Really good stuff. God. There we go. What is this?
No, I'll do it. That's fine.
Just open a new one.
No.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. Can happen.
There goes your A, Doug.
I know, man. I know. It's done for people.
That's why I say pull up everything before.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But
Why the
With an
president is not finding the right word, using the right.
watch, really good stuff right here.
So a lot of people don't understand that they need to ask questions. They believe that their main responsibility and job, of course, is to answer the question, which is true. You have actually to answer the question that someone asks you. But you also have to ask some intelligent questions. And if you don't, it simply shows that you either don't understand what the role is about, what the company is about, or you simply don't care enough to think of things that were not obvious. So you can't ask the obvious questions or simple questions that are simply a Google search away. It's things like, how do you make money? Or what is your business model? Or who is your competition? When someone asks me these questions, I say, you tell me, it's a Google search away. It simply tells me that a person was not prepared. What you need to ask are questions that will trigger the, good question. When someone is doing this and look up to the ceiling, you know that you triggered something in their mind, and you're not just another interviewer that asks simple questions. So you can ask something like, what are the 3 most important things I need to do to be successful in this role? That is almost guaranteed to be, a good question. And when that happens, you know that the person will, from now on, will not see you the same way. You're just not another person that asks, so tell me, who's your competition? You can see the difference between these 2 questions. One is triggering a response of, wow, that person actually is really want to understand what will make him successful and the company successful. So another question you can ask is, what are the top 3 business initiatives I can impact throughout my role? A really good question. This is not something that someone can immediately say, oh, you can do 1, 2, 3. You have to think about that. And this is the reaction you want to get during the interview that will distinguish you from other people. It is very important to ask questions. You can't just sit there and answer all the time. But be careful not to ask the simple, somewhat silly questions that anyone can know by just doing a simple Google search. You have to get to the good question type of approach.
So, in conclusion, if you can master those steps, you can basically go into any interview anytime and kill it. So, we talked about the importance of preparation, being groomed, of course, making sure that resume is accurate and meticulous, asking for the job, and asking good questions. Now, interviews, like I said, suck. Everyone hates going to them. But when you leave, you shouldn't question where you stand with the hiring manager. Just prepare like you already worked there. Like it's part of your job. The interview is part of your job. Preparation is crucial in being impressive in the interview. And just demonstrate interest. And of course, always be more prepared than the person before you or the person after you. Thank you guys so much.